We're gonna see what we're praying for.
Hello, this is Kenneth Clark. I want to welcome you to this broadcast. It gives me joy to sit here and talk to you from my heart. If you'll allow a minute with Kenneth, I think I can help you. I'm going to be talking about charting your course by God's dream that's in your heart. Let me repeat that again. Charting your course by God's dream in your heart. If you'll stay tuned, I've got keys that can radically transform your life. First of all, let's define a dream is an imagination, it's a thought, it's an emotion that passing through our mind during sleep. That's what a dream is. It's passing through our minds, all these thoughts that we're thinking on, imagining, passing through our mind. We wake up, you're like, wow, fascinating. Also, you could have a daydream. A daydream is aspirations and goals. Aspirations is something you have a strong desire for. You take Noah. Noah had a desire to build an ark. God put it within Noah to build this ark because there was going to come rain. God was going to save his family from the flood. Just think about it. If Noah hadn't responded to those that aspiration, that goal, that was the heart of God. If you'll stay tuned, I think I can help you to get your dream from just to being a dream in your mind and your imaginations, but help put it into action. Yes, the Bible says in Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision down. Write those thoughts, write those aspirations down that you're having such strong desire. Write it down. These are vital keys that could radically change your life. When you write it down and make it plain, when you do write it down, take some time and begin to write. Write down what you want to do. Write down where you're trying to go, what you're trying to start, or an invention or a business. Write it down. Make it plain. And here's another vital key. God says after you've gotten a vision wrote down and you made it plain, then he says run with it. What is running? Running, God said, okay, you have this strong urge, this aspiration, these goals, this thing that's driving you. You got to act. It's basically all he's saying is act on what I said in Habakkuk 2:2. Run. Begin to move. Action. That's what moves the heart of God is action. You use your faith. That's action because you're believing. You've got to do something. Otherwise, it's just going to be a dream. It's going to be a thought, imagination. It's going to be just an aspiration. But if you begin to act on it, your dreams will become. I remember when I wasn't even a Christian, years and years ago, I was maybe 20 years old. And I was into horses and bull riding and all that good stuff. So I had horses that I would attend to daily. And I had this wild imagination. I had this dream that I would wake up one day and I would be out into the horse barn. I would open up my back door. It would open up where the horse stable was. I was like, wow, that wasn't a dream that I even planted. But I was into animals. I thought that would be fascinating because I would have to drive to the stables, but to wake up and open the back door, I'm in the stables. I thought that was so cool. But you know, when God has a plan, when God is trying to get you from point A to point B, He'll give you desires. He'll inspire you. He'll put those strong urges in you. I didn't know why I was, but sometimes God puts those dreams down inside of us to bring us into His best for our life. And by being on this ranch, and that dream came true, when I started working with this ranch I was a horse trainer. I was a caretaker, on this place. And they were on another facility that they were renting. And then months and months later, they moved down the street, several miles down the road. He had purchased his place, his 55 acres, the owner did, and he had a horse stable, and he had the apartment connected to the horse stable. He said, "You're going to be living there." So I moved into this apartment that was a dream that God placed within me. And I opened up the back door. I'm like, oh my God. But what that did, that radically changed my life. God began to place His will into my life, and purpose, gave me purpose for life, gave me zest. He began to heal me of depression, began to mend my life together. God has a dream that's bigger than you are. That was a small dream. But right now, this day, I'm dreaming. I got this dream on the inside of me. I was dreaming to write a book. It just come out of nowhere. This strong aspiration just came out of nowhere to write a book. I tell you, in 2013, April the 4th, the 15th day in the year 1300. 4/15/13. I had the book is now, I'm almost ready to go to the print. I've gotten it written. I'm getting book covers designed. I've got people editing it for me, and it's in a matter of weeks it'll be hitting the market. And I believe down inside of me that my book is going to go around the world. People's lives are going to be touched, because that was something God placed within me. That was bigger than me. And then I've got other bigger dreams. It's far out, it's so big. But you know what? God started back on that ranch. Put that little desire in me, that dream to wake up and open up the door, and I would be in the horse stable. I loved it. That's a dream of a cowboy, to just could go right at it. He could go right in the barn and get on his horse. Think about that. Write the vision down. See, without a dream, a dream without a plan is like a ship without a rudder. You just go all over the place. A rudder that guides it. It's like not having a navigator. When you get on those cruise liners, they navigate the way. They know where they're going. Find out what you want to do, where you're going, and then begin to apply yourself by doing your research. Do it. It's in you. You can do it. God says, I'm no respecter of person. And I want to thank you for stopping in. And I ask that you will subscribe to these videos.